little late, but I wanted to check in on part 6 of the CaribAthon group read, which is Monique Ruffy's Passion Tide. And you know, if you've been reading along with us, then you know for the first 5 parts, really, we've seen the women in this fictional country protesting the death of one woman. But in speaking out against the tragic death of this young woman, they're also protesting violence against women, what they've called femicide. And it's grown from just a protest in this fictional country of St. Calibri to what is now a worldwide movement, started and being heralded by these groups of women from all backgrounds and all walks of life in this country. So one of the defining things about part 6 is the response of the men. So we get a response from the church in the person of Father Superior of Port Isabella, who comes on TV to placate the protesters. And I'm going to quote directly from the book. He says, feminism is anti-Christian. Feminism is a secular ideology. It is anti-spiritual. It is anti-family and might even be seen as anti-God. Since it is Palm Sunday this coming Sunday, which heralds the start of Holy Week, for the love of God, I appeal to the women of this town, especially you fine Christian godly women, to go home. Go back to your families and husbands and children. Go home. And that's important, but not all the protesters are Christian women. Then we get the response from the Prime Minister of the country, who his wife, his own woman, has also broadcast her personal protest. And his response is, he's calling this unruly mob of women. He says, we cannot bend to this extremist group. They in no way represent what, in my view, is true womanism, or what you might even call feminism. So turning the word right back onto these women, he says, they do not represent the women of this island. Feminism is not something that comes from a colonized space. It was invented by white women in America and Europe, imposed on us. Both of these places colonize us. Their feminism has nothing to do with us here in St. Calibri. He goes on to say, you are in fact missing the point. We black men, we are oppressed. We support you. You women of this island should support us too and join us in this shared struggle. So in essence, in part 6, we have the men turning the women's words back onto them and calling for them to stop doing what they were doing so they could support the men. And let me know your thoughts about that. So we'll check in here, and we also have the live show up on Peter's channel, Comfy Cozy Up on YouTube at 4 p.m. on Sunday. See you over there to discuss the ending of the book.